Thank you for the membership, DanFly29. I appreciate the membership, dude. Impression of Chandler confronting you and giving you a motivational speech about racism and adoption. It's actually progressive to end your bloodline, even though you have elite genetics. This is the way forward, all right? I'm not just doing this because my wife did it, and I stalked her for 2 years, spamming her with emails that she ignored, until she begrudgingly went on a date with me. That's not why I'm doing this. It's bigger than you and I. I'm Michael Chandler, and my story gets weirder and weirder every time you hear about it. It's a weird story. My wife wanted to do this since she was a child. That's normal for any child to think. Impression of Chandler explaining his experiment. I want to prove that I've got a... What's it called? I want to prove that I've got a... It's all about upbringing and nothing to do with genetics. I'm weird and everyone accepts it because of the humiliation aspect. Don't you get it? I'm doing well. Have you ever called police? Yeah, I've called police a few times when I was younger, but not since I've been an adult. Lil Z MMA coming soon, inspired by the Pigger. Thank you for the £2. No, I actually don't think I've ever called the police. I think I've told my parents to call the police a couple of times, but I've never myself called the police, but I've told my parents to call the police. So yeah, never have I actually dialed 999. Thank you for the £2. Snitch? No, it's not not snitching on like an active thing happening when you're at home. I think you'll become a... Nah, thank you for the £2, dude. Never. Oh, Gosling. Okay, I'll take it. Katie Taylor versus Ronda Rousey. Rumors true. Yes. Apparently they are, but they're going to have a boxing match, I imagine. It's kind of a weird move from Rousey, but I guess they're paying her a crazy amount of money. Not the billions that she's asking for, though, so I don't know how that's come around. She's probably getting about 50 mil. I don't know. She's not worth that money, though. For real, she's not worth that money. So, I don't know. I could see her maybe getting 10 million for it. I don't get it. Perez back quicker than Almabe. I've already read that one. Rousey going to get sparked. She should do. Can't wait for Kayla to motorboat Paddy on stage this Friday. Okay. I was in 0.7% of your viewers this year. Can I get in your opinion on how close Pantoja is to DJ in the GOAT list? I think if he beats Van... Thank you for the $5. No problem. C-Nol MMA. I think if he beats Van, the conversation does begin. Like, he has beaten a good roster of great fighters. So, yeah, I think if he beats Van, then the conversation will begin. But I think it'll be something where it'll be like... The fans will see it if he beats, like, a Horiguchi on the come-up. Some kind of, like, similar opponent that's still got it. And or if he beats a Makayev or something, you know. But Van is seen as like a great prospect, but he's also seen as someone who's expected to lose. It'll take Pantoja beating the guy that's supposed to end his reign, you know? Impression of Paddy doing his food insult thing, but he starts to get oddly specific, like he's giving a waiter his order. Lad, you're a fucking sausage, lad. You're a mad side of beans, lad. With some fries on top, lad. You're a fucking condiment of mayonnaise, lad. Just put salt all over you, lad. I'll salt you up, lad. It's going to be easy, lad. And 2 buttered layers of fucking toast, lad, as well. You're an absolute fucking jam and marmalade covered toast, lad. Yeah, whatever, lad. You're just a fucking... hog roast with pigs in blankets and cranberry sauce all over a fucking fried turkey, lad. Oh, fucking hell, lad. I'm going to ruin me weight cut. Everyone overrating Cejudo's last performance, Lamau. I mean, it was nothing crazy, but it still showed that he's at that top 10 level, which I don't think Tabit's at. Mighty Guru was cool while it lasted. I liked how yous are quite different. In what way? Thank you for the 5. Yeah, I know. I think it was a good show. It could come back. Listen, they left the door open for a return, so maybe we pop this shit back up in maybe we do chat. Should we re-debut it during the White House card or some shit? We lost a Mighty Guru show, so DJ can interview Smushface Chewy. I wanted to make a tweet about this, but I think it's a little bit I'll leave the DJ related tweets for a bit. But he technically in the interview, because Raul Rosas looked away and pulled a little face, DJ said, "Look at your face." He actually did say that. So I was going to just clip that and put it on Twitter of him saying, "Look at your fucking face." Ha 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 ha. When Rosas was talking about how he lost money or how he spent all of his money and like looked down like this, DJ just went, "Look at your fucking face," and laughed in his face while pointing at him. I was going to just clip that bit and post it, but we'll leave the DJ related stuff for a bit. We're still good though. Did Usman get the title shot? It's seeming like he's getting it, yeah. It's like a weird, like, inside circle of the MMA community. I think Ali has too much power in MMA. That's the argument I'm going to make. He feels like arrogantly confident that his guys are going to get title shots over and over again. Islam KOs Usman on the feet. I don't think we can either really control the other. We really going to trust Islam to control Usman better than Hamzat did? I don't think either can really control the other. We really going to trust Islam to control Usman better than Hamzat did. Is he just going to KO him on the feet, though? Where's that coming from? Thank you for the 5. Jesus Christ. What are these takes, dude? Usman has good takedown defense, but he has been taken down a lot. And Makhachev's takedowns can put pressure on the knees, you know? Makes you balance on a single leg. Usman will shut down a takedown before it even happens. If Makhachev gets in on the hips, he can make him balance. He can go for inside, outside trips. So it could be a bit more interesting of a way to get him down. Jesus. Makhachev just KOs him on the feet. What the fuck? More plates, more dates, delts. Doesn't more plates, more dates look a little smaller now than he used to? Fight Society dropped another banger, but what the fuck is Kayla Harrison doing defending that Rat Ali? Not a good look for her. Oh, yeah, I've got to include that in the video if I make it. Kayla Harrison. But what do you mean, what is she doing? He's her manager. This is how it happens, man. You know? This is how it happens. The managers come in. They, like, organize all the fighter pay. And not the fighter pay, but, you know, they benefit you to be with them by getting you these fucking weird title shots. Like, if Usman gets one, it's weird. Hate him all you want, he's a good manager. Yeah, if you have inside connections, you're a good manager. But I don't think it takes much to be a good manager, you know? If you're the one that they want in the scene in the UFC, you're the one that they want. Big Goo, do you bench press when you work out? Yes. I don't max anything, though. I just do sets of 12 until I find it too easy, and then I up the weight. I'm putting up 45s right now. 45 kg dumbbells. Each hand, of course. How often does Guri wipe his ass, actually? You know what? Outside of pooing, probably about 3 times a day. And there's never poo there when I wipe my ass. This is what I'm talking about when it comes to maintenance wipes. It's not, stop baiting me, YG1EO. You're a fucking retard, mate. Thank you for the 2. But the poo thing, let's talk about the maintenance wipes. Probably about 3 times a day. I wake up, I wipe my ass. Before I go to bed, I wipe my ass. After I hit the gym, I wipe my ass. If I've been sat all day on a fight companion, even if I haven't pooed, I wipe my ass. So maybe 4 on the weekend. But it's not that crazy. I don't know why you tell people this stuff. I don't know. I don't really care. You kind of look like half Dagestani, half Georgian. Yes. It's because I am. Secretly, I am all along. You got leaky ass? I don't. There's nothing there. Someone did ask, to be fair, yeah. There's nothing there. It's just like, sometimes it gets a bit, you want to keep that shit dry and clean. You know what I mean? Why not just wash? I do wash every day. You whites are unhygienic? What are you? Can we go to your meet with white torch and robes? No, you cannot do that. Thank you for the €2. Please don't do that. I don't have chronic leaky diarrhea syndrome. That's not what it is. I just like to keep things not moist and nice and dry. Like, in the middle of the day, I'll just hit the pits sometimes. If it's in the middle of the summer, I'll get a flannel, I'll put a bit of Lynx on it, wet it, and then just hit the pits and dry them. You guys are unhygienic as fuck if you don't do that. Thank you for the $2. Toilet paper or moist towelettes? Toilet paper. Thank you for the 2. Guru, what was the Aspinall shout out? Impression of Jabli not understanding maintenance wipes. I don't get it. What do you mean?
You don't even wipe anyway. I don't understand the concept of wiping. What do you mean wiping? I don't get it. I don't understand even the concept of wiping in the first place. You tell me you do for maintenance? I don't know.
Impression of Andy Aspinall explaining maintenance wipes. It's good that. Keep it nice and dry. No moisture. No dampness. Nice and fresh. I'll give it a 2. Toilet paper in the bin. Gotta be a Euro thing with them old pipes. No, if I'm on the toilet, I'll flush it. But if I'm not on the toilet and I just need a quick wipe, I'll put it in the bin. Who puts shit paper in the bin? I don't. There's no it's not shit paper. You don't understand the concept of Can we talk about something else? It's not shit paper. Like, there's no shit on it. I'm done explaining this. We've been talking about this for 15 minutes now. Courtesy wipe versus maintenance wipe. Courtesy wipe is just if you're going to go out somewhere, just give a quick wipe to make sure. Nobody said anything about dogs, bro. Chill out. Yeah, when I was a baby chat, when I was a kid and my parents were taking me shopping, I used to pull the old itchy bum trick where I'd go, itchy bum, itchy bum. I'm not even kidding as well when I tell you that either. Yeah, but when I was younger, that was a trick I used to pull when we were in like a shopping center for too long. And they would like rush me home, basically, afterwards. They wouldn't rush, but it would like pester them enough to where they would get home a bit sooner. It was like a good negotiating technique. I'd go, itchy bum, itchy bum. Like, I'm going to poo unless you take me home. Like, it was like I was holding him hostage, you know. It was like a really good like negotiation technique that I was going for. Damn, Merab's interviews are getting fuck all views, man. 1.2k in half an hour on the Mac Life channel. What did his ESPN thing end up getting? $21k in 20 hours. My word, that's not the best. Yeah, this card, chat, it isn't trending like... It isn't trending in any way interestingly. My prediction video got how many views now? 128,000 in 19 hours. Which is pretty good, but my UFC Qatar card, I think, got more than that. What did my UFC Qatar prediction card get? My UFC Qatar card got... Similar, actually. Similar for a fight night, though, compared to the pay-per-view here. The same. About the same. Which is interesting. Thank you for the £2. Any advice about doing successful? Just fucking start a channel, mate. You'll get better at doing it the more you do it. So just have a backlog of thousands of videos like I have. How many videos do I have on YouTube, dude? I've been doing this since 2018. I have 4.6 thousand videos, dude. I just got better over doing thousands of them. I was terrible to begin with. Just do them and you'll get better at doing them. You're not just going to become a good YouTuber. Just need to keep doing YouTube and eventually you'll figure things out over time. Even if you have to start a new channel doing something else. It's like work experience. Career was always good. I mean, I was alright to begin with, but I think I'm just kind of charismatic in a way. 2.5k video strong. Nice. Laser gaming. My parents are sick. Sensing a Merab stopped spinning back fist KO on Jan. Yeah, no, please no. I feel like Jan has a really solid chance though, man. I was rewatching the first fight and he did all right, you know. There was a lot of takedowns, but he did keep up. And I feel like with some tweaks, he could do better because Merab ain't shot that many takedowns in ages. So, I don't know. But I'm still going to go Merab. But I think it'll be very close. It'll be like an Umar type fight. Shout out to you, Unc. People forget, man, Jan fought Sterling the second time without any of his actual camp with him because of the situation with Russia at the time. That's true. And he had an injured hand. Come on, Jan. Walk him down and put him away with a nasty y'all must have forgot performance. Come on. You know what hurts is I think if Sandhagen didn't get rocked in round 2, he probably could have figured out Merab, and it hurts, man. I know he probably would have maybe lost anyway. But if he didn't get rocked in round 2, I feel like he actually had the answer before that and was fighting without fear on the feet and picking shots well. It hurts, man. Welcome, unidentified. He was already toast. Dude, he fought a perfect first round against him. Perfect first round. Even early in round 2, he fought very well. And then boom, he gets clipped. Is Merab actually defending until 50? I hope not. I always hope. I really hope not. Anything but more Merab for decades to come. Please, can any other fighter promise to fight until they're 50 years old? Why is it only Merab that's claiming he has this ability? Please, no. How will Yan win best case scenarios? Vicious beatdown, hurts Merab to the body, causes an eye to swell shut, cuts him open with an elbow off the break, walks him down, batters him, grabs a single leg when Merab throws a desperate shit-looking kick because he can't actually fight and he's just got cardio, trips out the rear leg, dunks him, batters him on the ground, hurts him to the body again, knees him to the ribs when he gets back to his knees, knees him to the body as he gets back up to the feet and splits him open with another elbow on the break. Merab's face is an absolute mess. Disgusting mess. His face is hanging off in round 2 and big shots moving forward. Yan's going like that, smiling at him. What now? What now? Smacks him up. Drops him again. Merab's down. No! And then more big shots from Yan on top. And then he throws one of those UFC 2 game axe kicks over the top of his guard and brings down the heel into the ribs of Merab. Soccer kicks him to the body like Khalil Roundtree on the ground. Soccer kicks him again. Massive shots. More paws it on ground and pound. The ref says, I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop it. Yan goes, no. Separates, lets him back up. Walks him down again. More big shots. 1-2 over the top. Left hook. Hurts Merab again. He's wobbling all over the place. He shoots in a desperate takedown. Face plants on the ground. Poos himself. They still continue to fight. Merab stands him. Yan stands him back up. Knees him in the face on the way back up. Merab's dropped again. Yan gets over the top. Smacks him with some more big shots. Grabs him by his foot and swings him around like he's doing a hammer toss. Throws him into the cage, walks him down again. Merab gets back up and attempts one more punch, and then Yan like spinning elbow, flatline KOs him, and Merab's fucking poo slips out of his shorts, and Merab's still with it. He gets back up, he recovers, but there's just poo dropping out of his shorts. He's just shitting himself in the cage, and Yan's teeping him in the stomach, and more poo comes out, and then calf kicks happen and Merab's slipping over his own shit. And everyone in the crowd isn't going, oh. They're going, oh. You can hear like disgusted groans from the crowd. And Merab's like slipping over in it and he falls face first. he's getting in all of his cuts. And he's bruising and his eyes swollen. He's going, and it cuts to his corner and none of his corner team want to even touch him because of how disgusting it is. And then he's just like, okay, all right. Then and they just abandon him in his corner, and then he gets back into the next round, and more poo. And then Goddard jumps him. No, I don't know. I don't know if Goddard would jump him. Impression of sorry, what was the question? Oh, how will Yan win best case scenario? Yeah, I don't know. Impression of Merab genuinely screaming for help as Yan turns his face and brain into Downy mush. Help! Ray Longo, help! Thank you for the $5. Sorry. Mark Goddard warning Merab to not poo on it. No! You can't do it. Stop. Impression of Rogan falling for an AI picture of Topuria's ex.
He has children with this lady too, so it's like, oh god. Yeah. I mean,
and it's like that's what it is, regardless of what he's saying. When he's like, I got to get my personal life in order and the timing of everything. And I think there's actually, is it publicly media about there's like a divorce now or something?
Oh
too?
Yeah, it's public. Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, she's taking photos with rappers and shit.
Ugh.
Yeah, putting it on Instagram.
No.
Yeah, you know how they do it? They try to steal your soul.
Jesus.
Put a fucking knife right in your spirit.
Dude, that's crazy.
Yeah, man, hell has no fury like a woman scorned. It's a...
Well, hopefully that helps him think he made the right call. Then I guess.
I
You know?
guess, but does that help? This is the mother of your children, and this lady is a monster. And
There's
I think he's
nothing
trying
worse
to
than
get custody.
feeling like psychologically duped by somebody too.
Well, I don't know if it is psychologically duped or if it's like once she's not on your side, you know,
then it's just
burn the house down.
Yeah.
You know,
Maybe
and there's a
that's
lot
what
of
it's
ladies like that because they feel like you hooked up with a guy who's an incredibly special human being, the rarest of rare. You not just UFC world champion, but a 2-division world champion, superstar who the whole world wants to see, and you're his wife. So you're like, oh, look at me, I'm married to the baddest motherfucker alive, and then he doesn't want to be with you anymore. Like, oh, really? Well, I'm going to fucking take you down. And women, that's what they love is reputation destruction. That's what they really are experts in when shit goes sideways.
Oh my God, dude, yeah.
I want to believe it, so it's true. Come on, folks. People forget, man. It's fucking true.
Thank you for the 50 months of membership. You know, he just wanted to believe that, by the way. And then just therefore believed it. That was such obvious bullshit. Time to make a video on Rogan on the More Plates, More Dates pod. He said Gable Stevenson is better than DC. And the falling for Ilia's wife photo, he's owned by them. I don't know if he's owed by them, but I knew he was going to glaze Gable Stevenson massively, yeah. Thank you for the $5. That's just Rogan, dude. People forget, man.
Rogan's a fucking freak.
What's up, you